to I Do, the ultimate wedding show. I'm your host, Michelle Margaux. We're coming to you today from the Wedding Party Expo at the chic Lafayette Hotel in San Diego, California. In today's show, we'll tour the expo and get some ideas for your big day. We'll show you what may be Las Vegas's most unique wedding venue. We'll see 8 couples finally make their dream wedding a reality. We'll share some tips from our relationship expert and get some advice from an A-list wedding planner. But first, every couple wants their wedding to be unique and to stand out in the memories of their friends and family. And while there are lots of ways to set your special day apart from the rest, bringing in some furry friends might be the ideal way to make your big day unforgettable.
This is Allie and this is Paca. Yes, of course they're married. We've been rescuing animals for about 15 years and we've been doing petting zoos for about 12. The interesting thing is we started getting calls for weddings and we thought, oh, okay, that's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool. It just ended up just being such a blessing to people. It's more than just having the animals come. You feel the love from the animals. It's great.
I think having the alpacas at the wedding was one of the best decisions we made, and I think Julia was more excited about the alpacas being there than actually getting married at our wedding. I cried all day long, and she only cried when she saw the alpacas for the first time. That was the only time she cried all day. But it was an incredible experience.
We actually got matching alpaca tattoos prior to the wedding, so very special for us.
The best thing is just the experience and the memories that it creates with the different photos that the brides want to do. A lot of times what the brides do is they'll match the flowers in the wedding to the flowers that go around their necks, and oh, that is just gorgeous.
So when the alpacas showed up, all of our guests just ran up and started taking pictures and had the biggest smiles on their faces and just couldn't wait to pet them. They smell very nice.
You want your wedding day to just really pop and be different and full of love because that's what they bring, and that's what wedding days are all about. It's all about love, right?
So when people ask to see the pictures, they specifically ask to see the ones with the alpacas, which is really special because it just verifies that it was an amazing decision to have them be part of our special day.
We have Esther, the sheep. She's amazing. We have Eden and Eve. One of us is a goat and a sheep. We have Dorcas, the goat. We have Samson and Delilah, our giant rabbits, and we have the little potbelly pig, Jethro and Caleb. And a lot of times when we do weddings, it's really good to have the petting zoo. It's just a really, really good icebreaker. It's such a heart thing to where you just connect with the animals. They bring such unconditional love and so much fun and joy to an event that it's magical.
Having the alpacas there, I think, made our wedding completely unique. It was completely us, I think. It represented kind of what we wanted the event to be. We had a different little spin to it. Having the alpacas there was something that people really appreciated, and they were really excited about it.
I try and convince him to give me an alpaca every day.
No, sorry.
Who knew having wildlife in your wedding could be so much fun? When we return, we'll take a look around the Wedding Party Expo and see what's on tap for 2020 weddings. Stay right there.
You want all this? Mansions? Cars? You want driven.
Driven on YurView and at YurView.com.
Welcome back to I Do, the ultimate wedding show. Bridal bazaars and wedding expos can be a great way for couples to meet vendors and get tons of wedding inspiration all in one place. Let's take a spin around and see what this year's brides are searching for. What is the Wedding Party Expo? What do we have going on here today?
Well, the Wedding Party Expo was founded to help couples planning a special wedding day find really quality companies, services, options, dresses, fashions, grooms' fashions, food, catering, drinks, the photographers, DJs, everything you need to pull together this really amazing day.
Well, first of all, we do photo and video, primarily in the wedding industry, and cinephotography, so basically the art of taking a frame from 4K film and creating a photo out of it. So generally speaking, for couples who had to choose between photo or video, now they can afford to do both.
We are here, we're sampling some wine. We're a beverage catering company. We offer bars for every kind of event and make sure that we create the most wonderful bar for their most wonderful day.
I think the best part is it gets your mind wandering on all the aspects that are going to go into your one special day and how you can make it just your own.
So we're here to offer desserts to the brides and grooms and let them know about our services. Well, these days, what a lot of brides are getting is a small cake and a lot of little desserts. So that's the trend right now.
You know, just being able to think of new things that I wouldn't have thought, you know, for my own wedding. I feel like for a lot of people, it's the first time they may have done something like this. So just getting the ideas and figuring out all that is possible and that you can do. There's a lot of great people, great inspiration here. So it's been a fun day.
I thought it was great. A lot of new people. I think it was really a great opportunity for people to come check out the hotel who haven't been here before. And we love all the vendors that were here. It was a really fun day today.
I think it's the number one thing that all women look for, the dress. You know, when you get engaged, the first thing that you think about is the dress.
When you're at a wedding expo like this, what are some of your observations about the brides and the couples that come?
Well, I love it that they do come to these shows because they get good ideas. You want to have an idea for your dress, you want to have an idea for your flowers, you want to get, this is the perfect place to come and get ideas to plan your wedding, which is amazing.
We have absolutely the most beautiful fashion show in bridal in the country. We work with the top designers, and today we're around the gorgeous Lafayette swimming pool with the latest in bridal trends by Brides of San Diego and men's fashions by Friar Tuck's. It's going to be stunning.
It's definitely great just to kind of dip your toes in. I mean, I'm very much in the preliminary stages, just got engaged, so it's just exciting to be able to see what's out there, what other people are doing. It's just cool to go and be in the ambiance.
Wow, so much inspiration here today. The fashion show was amazing. When we return, you'll meet some couples who got a second chance at their perfect wedding. Stay right there.
What's up, friends? Ivy Villalobos here, your host of Life Untapped. Here we cover it all, from amazing eateries to tasty bar rooms, the lives of fascinating people. We visit locations across the nation that perhaps you didn't know of. We also check into the artistic world of what others are doing to inspire and dazzle us. For more, don't forget to tap into the show at Life Untapped.
Welcome back to I Do. Every bride dreams of having the perfect wedding day, but life doesn't always work out that way. And after hearing stories of not so perfect weddings, some generous vendors hosted an event where 8 couples renewed their vows and finally made their dream wedding day come true.
The most special thing about the I Do Redo is helping so many couples celebrate their love in a really special way. A local photographer and I both came together. We both had this similar idea.
Today is basically for couples that are already married but didn't have a good experience with their wedding for whatever reason. Either they couldn't afford to have a big wedding that they wanted, something happened with vendors, you know, crazy things happen during a wedding.
So we merged our ideas together. She reached out to a number of area couples, advertised on some Facebook pages, bridal groups, wedding planning groups, and the couples came forward pretty much immediately.
The reason we're here today is we would like an opportunity to have our photos redone that we were not able to have because we did get married in a courthouse.
They get to have their vows renewed if they wish in a real ceremony and invite real guests. And then of course we're taking pictures for them because many people can't afford a wedding photographer. So we want to make sure that we can provide these incredible photos for them, and as well as getting them the whole bridal experience of picking out their dress, their suit, and getting their hair and makeup done.
I was approached by Andrea and asked if I wanted to participate, and I was all in, all about trying to repair whatever didn't take place or went wrong with them. Yeah, just started at scratch, measured them, got them into some gowns, and we had a few girls who were able to visit and a few who weren't able to, so we just went by measurements. Hopefully everything came out okay.
The dress was a complete surprise, so I didn't even know what dress I was going to be wearing because I didn't have my own wedding dress when we got married in the courthouse. I love this dress, it's amazing.
I've been a wedding officiant for 2 years here in San Diego. You need to talk to the couples to get a feel of where they are, what they want. It's a job that just gives you back more than you give to it. Just to watch couples either renew their vows or to marry for the first time and just commit to each other, their endearing love. There's no greater job.
We are renewing our vows. We originally got married back in September 2017, and no one really knew we eloped. The mailman that was delivering mail to the courthouse took our pictures. A lot has happened in the last 2 months. We've dealt with immigration. He's moved here from a different country.
It means a lot because, we've been through a lot of things during the past 3.5 years, so it means a lot to me. And it's beautiful to be here. It's a beautiful place. The view is awesome. People are friendly. It's awesome.
The Thursday Club is a women's club that actually started in 1921. And in 1927, they built this clubhouse here for all their activities and fundraisers. It's still an active club. We knew it was a really meaningful event, and to be able to offer their space to an event like this was a real pleasure.
Everything was created for them, so really all they needed to do was show up and share their moments with us.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sunset Cliffs is a super important part of what makes San Diego great. So we had all of our couples go down there to take their pictures down by the cliffs with the wind and the waves and the sunset. It was absolutely beautiful.
It was a nice extra special little touch just to make it perfect.
I'm very thankful for everyone that's taking their time.
I'll remember it forever.
Looks like it really was an ideal day. Now, when you finally found your perfect match, it's easy to think that your relationship should always be smooth and easy. Our I Do resident relationship expert, Dana McNeil, has some tips for how to strengthen your relationship even when it gets a little bumpy.
Hi, I'm Dana McNeil, and I'm the I Do resident relationship expert. I'm here to help you be the best couple that you can be, to give you tips and tricks on how to be a master of relationship versus a disaster of relationship. So conflict isn't something negative. First of all, I like to let you know that it's important that you have conflict. Conflict means you have your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, expectations, life experiences, parents who modeled for you. So do I. Perfect storm for conflict, right? It's what we do when we find ourselves here that says everything about how our relationship's gonna move forward. So number one, I have to normalize for you that you should have conflict. You're not little clones of each other, but can you be curious versus furious about what it is that my partner is in conflict with me about? We're not here because you don't love me, right? I know that you love me, but can I say, hey, what's going on, babe? You seem like you're not yourself. It seems like something's coming up for you. It seems like this is a big deal. Can you tell me what this means to you, right? So that I can look at it from, hey, this person isn't trying to beat me up. They've really got something going on, and can I acknowledge for them what the issue is that's making them feel so conflicted? So that's a big part of couples therapy. It's also really important that couples understand that it's normal to not know what to do, right? You didn't take a couples communication class in high school. You didn't have an on-the-job seminar. We're not supposed to know how to do this. Just like it's not gonna come with a manual when you get married, we should be getting therapy. We should be being proactive. We should be getting tools to put into place, because the average couple waits 6 years before they go to therapy. So that means that's 6 years that we've been putting the same habits in place, going over the same territory, getting entrenched in the same conflict patterns. That's not going to be helpful for you. I'd rather that you nip it in the bud before you get to that space, because what I know from the research is the average couple is having 1 conflict per week. So if we're not doing anything about it now, I don't assume it's going to get easier as we move forward in our relationship. So the tips to remember are, number 1, recognize when it is that I'm feeling emotionally overwhelmed. I'm also going to commit to myself that I'm going to take a break, right? So that means I say to my partner, I'm not feeling okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to take the dog for a walk, or whatever it is I do to calm myself down, and I'm going to be back and talk about this. And then we really are going to talk about it.
Great advice from Dana as always. When we return, we'll have some helpful tips from a pro about planning for your big day. Don't go away. Welcome back to I Do, the ultimate wedding show. Planning your wedding is exciting, and it can also be a little overwhelming. We sat down with Courtney Tibbetts to get some insight on how a wedding planner can help.
Hi, I'm Courtney Tibbetts, wedding planner and facilitator of fun here at I Do. I'm here to help you get the most out of your wedding planning experience and save some stress along the way. A wedding planner, the easiest way to say it is we are going to be your best friend for your entire planning process, and we can make your engagement a very happy time in your life instead of a stressful time. So a wedding planner can help you find your venue. A wedding planner can help you find all of your vendors. I look at myself like I'm a repeat client to these vendors. They want to make me happy, and so they in turn want to make my clients happy. We also are able to narrow down that pool of wedding vendors who it could be 1,000 DJs. How do you choose? We say this guy is the best person for you because of your budget, because of their personality, because of the fact that you've told me that you want this genre of music and you don't want that genre. In my mind is a Rolodex of people, and I go through that and I say, this is the guy for you, or these are the 3 guys for you. Go ahead and have phone calls with all of them and see who you click with. That's part of what I do as a wedding planner. We just lead you through every aspect of planning your wedding, and my personal goal is that it's not stressful. I mean, no wedding is going to be stress-free, but we want it to be really fun and a time in your life that's special and that you can look back on and say, that was so much fun. That led me to such a great day in my life. So a wedding planner is a full service person who helps you plan your wedding. If you are looking to have a very low stress engagement or planning process, I would highly suggest that you hire the highest level of wedding planner, wedding coordinator, wedding designer that your budget allows. It will take off so much stress, and it's going to make you so happy. They're going to be your new best friend.
Having a pro by your side as you plan for your big day is priceless. Now, if your wedding plan includes superheroes, zombies, or Elvis, you probably need to head to Viva Las Vegas.
Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for Las Vegas' newest married couple.
Some people don't want the traditional minister. They just want to be married by their favorite character, musician.
My partner, Jamie Richards, and I both own Viva Las Vegas Wedding Chapel, and I've got some employees that have been with me, 20 some years.
The chapel is big, and I love the caddy, and the decoration is very nice.
We're the only place in the world where you're gonna drive down the aisle with Elvis with lasers, lights, and fog.
Dear friends, welcome to Hogwarts Chapel. I am Headmaster Dumbledore.
We're pretty diehard Harry Potter fans, and when you look around Las Vegas, this is about the main site that comes up as far as doing Harry Potter themed weddings.
Ron's hilarious when he does Camelot or Dumbledore. He loves being that character, you could tell, because in the back office he's always like, oh, Olivia, let me get that paper.
Viva Las Vegas Wedding Chapel exceeded our expectations in terms of presentation and customer service. Everything was just fantastic.
You can tell they love what they do here, and it shows.
We are the only place in anywhere that does a Gothic wedding or a graveyard wedding or a zombie wedding.
I just think that Elvis is really cool.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, everybody that worked on this, until they put time into it, so it's really...
And the live streaming, that's awesome. Because
Yeah.
we didn't bring anybody down, and so people could share our experience, so that was cool.
Very good idea.
With the sets and props, the more stuff we add, it makes the theme that much better.
When we do a Gothic wedding, we bring out a big coffin out, tombstones. So in between weddings, we have to be decorating, tearing down, setting up.
Promise to love, honor, and cherish each other. Always speak the truth. In good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. Good answer.
It's just been really pain-free, easy. We did the marriage planner online, didn't even have to talk to anybody, just chatted real quick, and everything turned out the way we wanted it to.
Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for Las Vegas couple.
They had a great ceremony, and our Elvis was fantastic too.
I can't believe I danced on my wedding day.
Yeah. So if you have something in mind or you think it's crazy, just call us and we'll make that dream come true.
I'm just glad I got to marry you here.
I'm married
From the
here.
Grim Reaper.
I know.
So
And
great.
till death.
Till death.
Yeah.
Now there's a wedding that's truly unforgettable. That's all we have for you on this edition of I Do. A great big thanks to the Lafayette Hotel and Wedding Party Expo for hosting us here today. To keep up with everything happening here at I Do, you can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see this and all of our shows. Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle Margaux, and I hope to see you next time on I Do.